We have Naruto Storm Connections online ranked fights for your enjoyment, guys. Today, I'm going to be playing as Kakashi and Choji, team The Last Potato Chip, with their unique team ultimate that surely we'll see here. And then we have this other Naruto player who's playing as Kakashi, Minato, and Itachi. And guys, this is a very important video for you to learn some things. Maybe a cautionary tale or something that you can relate to, where this is an unfortunate thing that happened amongst two Naruto players, Naruto Storm players online. And this is the second time I'm fighting him. The first time I fought him, it was a super, super laggy yellow bar that was more like a red bar, and he had no lag whatsoever. And he, easily beat me, and then afterwards I just told him that it was laggy, and then he said, "Oh, I'm just better than you, you're not good, get good," all that kind of stuff. Fair enough, right? So now things have started off on the wrong foot. Maybe I should never have messaged him. Who knows, right? I was trying to communicate something, but now it's at the point where my pride is on the line, and also I want to see if he actually is better or not, and I want him to see if I'm better or not. So here, I wasted all the subs, got him in an infinite combo, right? And what's it going to be? Massive infinite combo, insane infinite combo, taking him to the air, resetting with the boulder. So this is what happened. I actually waited at the beginning for him because I wanted to make sure that I actually try to skill diff him, right? I want him to know that if I do beat him, that there's, that I'm at least as good as him, if not better, right? That's what I wanted. So let's see what happens here. We're playing in a very kind of old, I'm playing, sorry, in a very old kind of Storm 2 type of way, or Storm 3 type of way, which is kind of interesting because a lot of people's first game was Storm 4, so they don't even know Revolution, Storm 3, Generation, Storm 2, and little dash stop into Chidori. There is a very big difference here, right? When I can move versus when I can't move, and I'm playing super serious here because we had a very bad, rough start to our interactions. And that's something I said at the end of these fights. There's 2 fights, make sure to watch all fights, and tell me what you think. Hit the like button, leave a comment if you ever had a bad situation in Naruto Storm and what that was, and if you thought maybe, that it could have been dealt with better, and how we can deal with that better potentially, so we have less bad situations. And are these things even reconcilable, right? Because what I noticed is every time I've had a bad interaction like that, it always ends up in a bad way. It never, ever, eventually down the road, even if I become friends with them years down the road, it's not a solid foundation, and then it just falls apart, and the disrespect is always there somehow, right? Because if you let someone disrespect you in the beginning, at some point down the line, maybe when you're weak, maybe when you're vulnerable, maybe when they're having a bad day, they will disrespect you. This is my experience. And it's not that people are bad, but it's part of the human nature of people and respect and how that operates in terms of a social interaction. So here, very interestingly, I'm not angry, I'm not upset. I just want to hold my composure without any kind of negative emotion, and I just want to show him that, hey, I'm as good as you, if not better, right? I'm gonna go at it. And as long as I have a good connection, I can show you that, right? So here we go. That is hilarious. So on the third try, he got the third 50-50. The first two 50-50 were neutral. We hit each other. And then the third one, he got it. So, okay, I got the first round. He's thinking. I know this man is thinking. And I'll tell you what's unfortunate about the whole thing, towards the end, right? So here we go. Punishing him with the meatball human boulder. All right. Itachi just... Okay, so this is interesting, right? We're wall physics here. So, how good is his knowledge with wall physics, right? Awesome. We actually got him there with Kakashi. This is a very close-knit fight here, especially on near the wall boundary, but we got away from that one support. We couldn't get away from Amaterasu, but it doesn't matter because we're in the combo cancel, guys. What's it going to be? Going for that damage. Yes. That was kind of a weird interaction. Kakashi's Lightning Blade is just not... It doesn't have a lot of range, and they took away all the tracking from Storm 4. So this, in a way, is kind of like, it isn't really, but it's kind of like a grudge match. It's almost like it's like a really one of these super serious matches, right? Where people get way too serious about things. I mean, anything worth doing is worth doing well. I get it. But I think people not understanding that there can be one-way lag or that the netcode is not stable is very interesting, that some people still don't realize that that's a thing. Nice. Punish with the fireball. We actually got some damage there. He's down to nothing, right? His subs are starting to come back. Ooh, he almost lost there. Ooh, those jump blocking. Perfect, man. Absolutely perfect to end the first fight. Complete download, complete mastery there, and just showing him that, hey, man, that kind of attitude of, hey, I'm better than you or you're better than me. I mean, well, then, prove it, right? Like, or let me prove it, right? Give me a chance to prove it. And I think the best way to do that is offline, right? Definitely offline, everyone having the same, type of controllers and all that kind of stuff, and them being plugged in instead of just on Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or whatever, right? Like that kind of thing. But so there's no issues, but it's tough online, man. It's tough online to be sure about the online experience because it's not stable. It really isn't. So here he's winning. He's actually winning, and you can see he is a good player. This is a high-level match, but it is a different sort of acquired taste and flavor. Well, we'll say like it's a kind of like a bad, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, right? So it's a little too crazy for me. Like, look at that. Look at these cancels. Look at the jail. The creative jail I just did there was insane. It is in slow motion, right? So you can't see how fast it is and stuff, but that's fine. It's kind of better to see what it is that I did. You can kind of see my more advanced techniques there. And we did combo into ultimate, so we are losing, but we have a chance here. Yes. Ooh, unlucky. So the interesting thing is, get this. Now tell me about what you think about this. He called me a runner and a unfair player because I was using dash cut. Come on, guys. If this was like a pass game, sure, but dash cut and storm gauge is like almost non-existent. If you're losing for those, 5% of the time that the dash cut is active in the fight, or 10% at max, I mean, what are we even talking about here? Right? Like, you can choose to not play if I don't have a dash cut, but I'm basically punishing his aggression. He has to adapt and learn how to play, and he doesn't want to. So it's really interesting, the stubborn aspect of players. It's not like I haven't been stubborn. I don't have really any hate for this person or anything, but I'm just saying, like, we can't be friends. We can't be friends, and and that's what I told him. I told him at the end, it's unfortunate how things started between us, because, I mean, I have friends already. I have people that I like to spend time with. Why would I spend time with someone who's super negative or doesn't give me the benefit of the doubt or calls me, that says that he's better than me? It's weird, right? I get it. I think there's a maturity thing there, but that's not really a good place to be, or that's not how people want to have their relationships, right? Or how they want to enjoy their time. And if a lot of people in Storm games have the kind of toxic negative attitude, right, that isn't really cool, that's not fun, we can respect each other while being skilled at the same time. We don't have to have these types of attitudes, right? And even for myself, when I'm like that, ooh, perfect counter. I can do better. You can do better. We can all do better, right? And but at the end of the day, it's whatever. Let's see what happens. We got him there with the lightning blade. Perfect. And yeah, I'm sure he doesn't like that. There we go. Now he's got the lightning blade. Lightning blade, oh. All right, here we go. See, the dash cut's gone now, right? It's not active anymore. You use it a certain amount of time, like 4 times, and then it just goes away. Pretty much. That's my experience of it. I don't know 100%, but that's what it feels like. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, share. All right, so now we have the same health pretty much. but then he lost again. So it is what it is. Anyways,
Shall we begin?